did he then? If worst comes to worst, I will only stream on Kick and Twitch. Why are you taking the shit today? I think all my roommates are using home internet. Oh, once was too much. All right. So much scuff. I'm just gonna stream on 2 apps. I hope this will make up for whatever the fuck's going on with my internet. Apologies for the scuffiness of it. Man, I was really hoping to just keep on streaming on Kick, but it is what it is. Refresh it. Refresh it. Alright, it looks like it got a little better from what I can tell. I really need to buy a new graphics card. Future plans, saving money, yada yada yada. I apologize for that, you guys. I just, for whatever the reason, my internet's just not being very good today. Let me get some substat up real quick. I'll at least put the music back on and stuff. Let's turn that way down. All right, I think we're good. I think we're all good. For the most part. All right. Oh my god. What the frick? Why are you fighting with me today, internet? Are we on? Are we still live? Hello? Are we dead? I think we're good. I think it kind of fixed itself, hopefully. I'm just gonna keep on pushing on. As they say, let the show go on. I don't know why I did that. I'm cringe. Yeah, not in the cool way or the funny way, just cringe. Okay. Oh, at least there's one constant over the years, you know? Me and my shitty internet. Alright. Anyways. I'm going to be trying to push through and keep on streaming because I am determined this week. I couldn't stream at all last week due to me adulting and shit like that. And taking care of my owns. My fams. I'm all set. I'm all ready. I'm pumped up. And I just want to talk about, you know, what the plans are for our next 3 to 4 days, right? Because on the 10th of this month is technically my 1-year anniversary. I started around this time, and I've been really kind of just been going at this unplanned and stuff like that. Sadly, I didn't have the funds or the ability to get anything ready for my 1-year anniversary. So, to put it very bluntly, the next 3 days, right? 2 days? Let me check my calendar. From here on out, from the 7th to the 9th, we will be streaming till midnight. Alright? That is the goal. Now, here's the thing. Because we're doing so much, I have downloaded a bunch of different games just for us to try and play and all that giggly gook. And, I have a couple of smaller events that I want to try, and maybe we do some reaction content because we haven't really done that in a while. Old school videos that I want to bring up, some from which cases from the early 2000s. And if you were around the internet in the 2000s, there was a lot of crazy shit out there. I don't even know if this channel still exists, if I'm being honest. And I might double check, look it up later, and figure it out. However, that being said, though, let's just talk about what we're gonna do. For tonight, before we play any video games, I want to rate shit. I have a bunch of different tier list makers that I like, and hold up. All right, there we go. I thought I could edit this. Guess I can't. Oh well. Anyways, so hey, welcome in, Sparta. And yes, I am in, and I'm just talking about my plans for tonight. And before we play any type of video game or anything like that, we're doing a tier list, an anime tier list of all the main characters. I found a random one online, and you know what? I want to judge. I want to fucking judge somebody. All right, give me 1 sec. Let me try. Windows. Here, I'm just hiding some personal stuff. Don't mind me. Anyways, so this is the best MCs. Wait. God damn it. I don't have an ad blocker. Alright, well. I cannot, thanks, Sparta. Oh, God. The ads. They're invading. No. What up? Oh, wait. Hold up. I think all right, there we go. There we go. We got it. I'm figuring it out. No worries. No worries. All right. So, really quick, because this doesn't let me edit the tier list for some weird reason, Obviously, S, best. A, pretty good, pretty great. B, mid-tier to just take it or leave it. C tier, I like you, but not my favorite type of guy to be around. D, you exist, and I guess that's cool. And F, who the hell are you? Or you are so bad. You're the worst. The worst of the worst, even. Alright. So let's start with Ash. It depends on the series that you're watching with Ash, alright? Like the first 4 to 5 seasons, he's pretty good. But after the Black and White is where he fell super hard for me. I don't know what they were thinking for his character during that. Black and White, the Alola region, I did not like the direction that he can't be annoying, but he's 10 years old though. That's the thing. If you weren't annoying when you were a kid, then, I always argue that a character, the worst type of character is a character that cannot learn. And the problem with Ash, that they always reset him. So he starts from just any lesson he learned from that previous season. He doesn't really remember it for the next season. Or sometimes they do bring it back in just random ways. So how about this? How about let's do C. Let's do C. Wait, that was C, right? Oh, that was B? Well, fuck. Okay, he's on B. We're not going back. We're committed. Okay. Yusuke? You wanna know what? He's an S tier. He is definitely in the S tier. His entire journey is so fucking good. From a snot-nosed punk brat to just a mature adult. Yusuke is one of the few characters that you get to see kind of live his life and kind of grow up as the series goes on. I'm pretty sure he starts off at 15, 14 years old, all the way up to 18 and 19, at least in the manga. His story throughout the entire thing is just amazing. I cannot sing the high praises of this character. He's an asshole, but he's an asshole that you can agree with. Oh, it's a oh god, what's he from? My brain's killing me. Hold up. I got the Google. I have the internet. It is Yu Yu Hakusho. That's where it's from. Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a classic. I definitely recommend you looking it up. But his best fight out of the entire series. Oh man. Goddamn, hold up. What? Yusuke versus Toguro. God, that was so peaked. And when I was a kid, I remember seeing that fight on Adult Swim. And just the build up to that fight too was just amazing. Oh god. I wish I could explain more, but I'm so bad at explaining stuff. Alright, we're gonna move on because I could... At this point, I'm half tempted just to watch random clips and battle scenes from Yu Yu Hakusho. Because that show did so much. And that was back when power scaling was tame. Alright, who the hell is this guy? I know he's from the... Wait, is he from the Kazuragiri series, right? Am I getting the name of the series right? That's weird. They don't have a name for him. I vividly remember who he is. At least I remember him being in the movies of the Kazugiri series, if I'm saying that right. I will put him at probably D, mainly because I don't remember him all too well, and I've never seen the actual anime series that he's from, Only just like the 3 movie series. I remember that he was hella crazy. So I'm gonna put him in D. Oh fuck, Shiro. Alright. So I have a love-hate relationship with the Fate series. I feel like the Fate series does so much, yet so little to show it's like how canon it is. Like, fuck, I would have to do each hero in its own separate list. Because if this is from the original anime series, it's an F tier. If it's from the movies, the 3-part movie series, the Blossoming Flower, I put that in like the S tier, or at least the A tier. If it's the oh god, from the second anime series, the one where he the Rin Romance one, that one would definitely be S tier because they do so much for his character in the movie and in the Rin route and the Sakura route were probably the best routes. See, I don't mind how Gilgamesh is depicted. I think he's fine and he's kind of like the perfect asshole that you have to like. Alexander. Oh my god, who was Alexander? It's been so long. Hold up, let me look up Alexander. Fate Stay. Oh. Wait, do you mean Alexander or Iskander? Because it just showed me Ryder from Fate Stay Night. The one, hold up, I can move this over here. Yeah, this is the one that it showed me. Part of the, was this Fate Stay Night 0, I think, right? The prequel to the entire series. I don't know. I never read the novel series, but I have like read the actual not Netflix. I don't know. Like I enjoyed it. I think for me because I didn't know what I was getting into, because I started with Fate Stay Night 0. Okay, that's fair. I don't know. Like I said before, when I got into the series, it was from 0. I did not like how it ended because it was a very sad and dapper ending. And then once I got into Fate Stay, fuck, I'm just gonna call it the routes because it's just overly complicated. When I got into the oh god, what was it? Fuck, it's been so long. God damn it. King Arthur route. Like that one had so many issues with that story. I don't know. It turned me off for a little bit. A twink? Really? Huh. I don't know. If I have to say anything about Alexander, the way they depicted him at the very least, or his overall character, was great. Like whenever he was doing his Noble Phantasm the first time, it was fucking hype. Are we talking about Shiro Archer or a different Archer? Which is also what annoys me about Fate Stay Night. That each different series or iteration of the series, all the characters have the same name unless you know what the real names are, and it just gets confusing. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Shiro Archer in the Rin route does so much. Like the heavy focus on Shiro and his actual ideals goes so hard. If you ever watch the abridged series, I highly look. I oh god, who were they? Who makes it? Who makes it? What up? I got this. I got this. I got the YouTubes. What up? Almost there. Stay Night Archer. Oh wait. Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works Abridged by Project Mouthwash. If you like Face Day Night, look up this abridged series. It is so good. Here, actually, you know what? I'll just post a link. Maybe I'll do like a reaction to it one of these days. Copy. All right, there we go. Anyways, but no, the entire dynamic between those two, between Shiro and Archer, was just so good for the Rin arc. I think that was what made me stay onto the series itself. And then right after I got into the 3-part movie series, the Sakura art romance. And again, really good. God, man. Who was who was Ireland's Hercules? God, hold up. Let me look something up because I'm forgetting what character's what. Who was the spearman? Lancer was so fucking good. Like, oh my god. They did him so dirty in the first series. And then in the second series, he got such a glow up. And even in the movie, he had one of the best fight scenes in the entire trilogy. And all he was doing was chasing a goddamn shadow. He always gets the shaft when it comes to his masters. Like, I don't know why Lancer gets so much hate. I know there was another Face Day Night movie. I think it came after the Shiro thing. I don't know what it's called, but Lancer became a mage in that movie, and I thought that was a really interesting fold that they did with him. Because I think in the lore, he was also a magician, from what I remember. It's been a little bit. But anyways, let's focus on Shiro. Because God, Face Day Night is so complicated. I respect it for how I was able to contain its fucking lore, but god damn is it a pain in the ass to figure out what's what. Oh, fuck, dude. Hell yeah. I'm half tempted to get that into, put that on my soundboard and just play whenever. You know what? I'm going to put Shiro at C tier, mainly because the 3 different versions of him are so... changes his character so much that it's kind of hard to really pinpoint how to rate him unless I do each Shiro in a different tier. So how about this? Shiro, I'll do Shiro X, fuck, well, what was, Shiro X King Arthur. Let's say we'll put him at the D tier, alright? Alright? Shiro X, Rin, I would say that would be either an A tier or a B tier. Because his character only goes up mainly because of his interaction between Rin and and Archer. So I think it's fair putting him in like the B to A tier. And then the movie Shiro, there's not that heavy a focus on him during that. So we can probably put that one in C tier. But overall, we're just going to put Shiro in the C tier. Alright. Gon, I say he's definitely an S tier character. Mainly because his biggest flaw, okay. My favorite thing about Gon is that he's not a normal protag character. In fact, you could say he's kind of insane. Because whenever he goes into these really big, dangerous situations, he's focused, but he always takes in this weird, childlike way. And in some way, it comes off as just psychopathic. Like during the first arc where he's trying to get his hunter, during the hunter exam, where he's literally climbing on the rope and watching a bunch of people fall down and die. Like, that shit's wild. And he's just kind of like sitting there just being like, ha 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 ha, I'm a winner. Fuck you guys. Ha ha. It's wild. And then seeing him develop his like, kinda. I want to say kinda because Goku does go more out of his way to do things more peacefully. Gon is very much like a ride or die. Like, we can either be friends or we are gonna fight to the death, man. Like, it's all or nothing. Like, I think he's like Goku, but to the extreme of the extremes, basically. Like, he's very much complicated in one way, but he takes some things a little bit more extreme than Goku would. Because at the very least, Goku, he loves fighting. I wouldn't say deadbeat dad. I say he's more irresponsible for sure, but not really deadbeat. Like, I think Goku is the best. Here's how I see it. Compared to Naruto, Goku's flaw as a bad dad I think is depicted better. And it's put into a better light when you have the Cell arc to compare it with. Naruto, how they did his entire arc with Boruto was just so out of character. Like, legitimately out of character for Naruto. I understand that they want to give him a bad dad flaw, but the way they did it with like him skipping his daughter's birthday with a shadow clone and it disappears and it destroys the cake, like, that was a little bit over the top, and I would feel like that wouldn't. Piccolo raised his eldest son, basically. Yeah, he did. But let's be fair. From what we know, he was around till Gohan was like 4 or 5. Then he got killed by Raditz. And then he was stuck in in heaven for like, what, a year? And then when he came back, he had to deal with Vegeta and Nappa. And then he was sent to the hospital. And there's probably some R&R time with Goku since he was stuck in the hospital for like a couple months, if not longer. Then Gohan goes with Krillin and Bulma to Namek. That takes a couple months. And then, the Frieza arc happens and Goku's off on like an alien planet. I don't know. Like, I think I just gave a lot of leeway to Goku because there's a lot of stuff that's circumstantial that makes me think he's not a bad dad. And like I said, I wouldn't be saying that if it wasn't for the fact that the Gohan arc really redeems him in a way. A little bit. Either way, Gon's an S tier character. Oh, fuck. Alright, I know who she is. I just don't remember her name. Psychopath characters. Akane. That's her name, Akane. God, dude, she has to be S tier. She has to be so fucking S tier. All right. Here's my reasoning. She starts off as just this kind of just the way they write for her as just like a like very beginner cop, you know, and as she's actually slowly learning about like the world, her little world around her of how the psychopath system works and how the forever criminals, I can't remember what they're actually called, just kind of like work together. Like, it is so good. And just her becoming a character who wants to fight the system while staying in it. Like, man, she is an S tier character. I don't care who you are. Like, if you've ever watched from first season through first season, was there one movie or two movies? Because I know that there was at least 2 seasons of her Psychopaths series anime. Okay, so there was three seasons, these 3 seasons of the show. And then let me look up movies, because I feel like there was at least one. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hold up. I just found the page that should put all the movies and seasons in order. Okay, so this is the timeline. Psychopaths 1, Psychopaths 2, Psychopaths the movie, Psychopath Sinner of the... There's a trilogy? Sinners of the System film trilogy. Psychopaths 3. Okay, there's a lot of movies I didn't know about. So basically, the first 2 seasons, you know, the full, both 24 episodes. Psychopaths the movie. Psychopaths Center of the System. See, I never heard of this 4th one. 3, First Inspector. Okay. Sorry, I got off track. Anyways, either way, she's an S tier character from her entire growth alone and what she does at the end of the series, which I won't spoil what she does. Just know that if you watch all the movies chronologically, it hits so much harder, and it makes me happy that all the movies that they have as Psychopaths are canon. Best build up. Sinbad S tier. I don't care who you are. Sinbad is the GOAT. And it pains me every year when we don't get an Amagi season 4. It hurts me to my soul. Or Sinbad season 2. Alright? The entire Amagi system is so good. And it does power scaling in... I can't say in the best way, because sometimes it feels a bit overpowered. I don't know. It just depends on what your opinion on season 2 is, I guess. But either way, Sinbad's an S tier character. I don't care who you are. Jonathan Joestar. I want to say he's at least a C tier. Because his growth is fine, but he doesn't really change too much as a person. And I'm not gonna lie, I was not the biggest fan of the first season. I was definitely the biggest fan of the second season with oh wait, no, this is is it Joseph at this one? Hold up. Let me get my JoJo's right real quick. My JoJo lore. Bu- 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 bu. Who was Joseph? Okay, so yeah, this is Jonathan Joestar. The one that after him was Joseph. Man, in my head it was the reverse, but maybe I must have just misunderstood it. I don't know where to really place him. I think he might be a C tier, because overall, he had a great story. It's just his character in and of itself, of him being like an overly gentleman person, was just kind of just like, it was okay. It wasn't like too interesting. I think if anything, Joseph was definitely my favorite character because he was just kind of just like an asshole. I don't even know who this guy is, if I'm being honest. I know what series he's from. I just never really understood his character, I guess, or at least I just never sat down and watched the series or read the manga. I'm gonna put him in F tier because I have no clue what he's about. Oh fuck, Kirito. It's hard. It's a hard decision. It's literally debating between D tier or F tier. Because overall, he's the protagonist. That's the best way to describe his character. He doesn't have a real character outside of everything. He does cool things, and he has a lot of cool scenes, but overall as a protagonist, you can literally copy paste him with somebody else and it'll look fine. Oh, hold up. I gotta get rid of a bot. Alright. How do I do this? Click on this. Ban. Okay. Hold up. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're all good. We're all good. But anyways, overall though, Kirito, I'm gonna put him D tier. Because he does stuff, and he is a protagonist by definition. But swear to God, he's just like every boring isekai character. He's the original boring isekai character, where things just kind of work for him. Eren Yeager. I want to put him in A tier. The reason why I don't think he deserves to be in S tier is because I kind of think they fumbled the bag with his story near the end of the series. It's not that the ending ruined him as a character, but his reasoning at the end of it makes me feel like, wow. Like, he was high octane, but once you find out his reasoning, it felt like it was like a kick in the gut, and then you're just kind of you think less of him. Just a little bit. They weren't bad reasons. They weren't great reasons either. So I'm going to put him in A tier for sure. God, I don't know who this... I know what he's from, but I never really watched this series. I think, if my memory is right, he's supposed to be like a teacher. His shows are from like the 1990s, if not 1980s. I don't know. I remember a couple scenes with him, but I can't remember the show in general. So I'm gonna put him F tier because I just don't know the character. All right. So here's my anime sin. I've only read Gintama, and by read I mean I only own one Shonen Jump manga, where it's basically his very first where he's introduced himself into the series. Like, I really don't know anything about Gintama other than he is a gag character. No, he is the gag character. Like, he's the Family Guy of anime. That's the best that I know of him. I want to put him in C tier because I've seen some of his jokes. I've seen some scenes where he's at. He's a funny character, but I don't know what he's about. So I'll put him in C for comedy. I don't. What's he from? I know he's from a volleyball show, but I can't think of what he's. Was it Haikyuu? Is that what he's from? Haikyuu? Haikyuu. Okay, so he is from the volleyball series. This one's hard because I don't know the character too well. I watched the series up until to a point, but I just don't really remember him as a character. I'm gonna put him D tier because I don't know. I remember him and that there was some really cool moments that he was in, but I can't pick out what he does or how important he was. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put him in the D tier because I just don't remember. Who the fuck is this guy? They gotta have they needed to put the names or something for these characters because I have no clue who he is. All right, I gotta put him in the F tier because I just don't know where he's from. Oh fuck! God damn it! Okay, so hear me out. This is going to take some maths here because what they did to him in the anime was fucking criminal. What they did with him in the manga was fucking amazing. So I'm in this weird headspace of trying to figure out how I'm gonna rate him because his character is similar in the manga. It's not too different. And it's just the story overall and how he does things is lesser to what his manga counterpart does. I want to put him at B tier because part of his character is that he has a split personality, and that's personality kind of takes over. He is definitely he's a victim of the story. That is a hard fact. I think in the first season he is a victim that slowly becomes a bigger player and then becomes more of an antagonist in some way. No, first season I say he was more of a victim. Second season he becomes more of an antagonist. In the third season where he's Hayase, I feel like he is just the observer of the entire series. And then at the end of the series, the very end, when he's kind of himself, I feel like that is when he's becoming the main character. Shit. Now I'm not talking about his development. Now I feel like he's an A tier character. Because the way they put him through the entire series, he's gone from the ghoul side to the human side to the dove side, and then kind of piecing everything together. Like I said, the anime series, what they were trying to do did not match with the manga, which I feel like it hurt. They changed a lot of stuff in the anime that hurts the character, in my opinion. However, even with the manga, when you put everything together, I think he deserves A tier. I don't think he's an S tier character. There are some things that I hated that he did, or thought that was kind of dumb that they forced him to do. But overall, his story was a great story overall, and the ending that he got at the end, chef's kiss. He, out of everybody in that series, he deserved the happy ending. So I'm putting him an A. So you remember Kirito? So overall, he's a mix between Kirito and Kaneki. And by that, I mean he's a basic bitch character, main protagonist, excuse me. But the manga was better than the anime series, and it had a completely different ending. I want to give him at least a C tier. Because unlike Kirito, he went through way more bullshit. He had to make actual sacrifices in his story. And overall, there was consequences. AKA, he either died in the anime, or in the manga, he survives, but there was a side effect. Let's say. I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't read the manga. But there was some consequences that happened because of those actions. Yeah, and let's be honest, his interaction with the other cast members in his series was way better than Kirito. Because unlike Kazumi, Kirito got everything that he wanted. Like, there was barely any real, like, friction between him and other characters. Like, he did his thing, and then he won. Kazumi had to learn, had to struggle, and when he did get what he wanted... Exactly. I think that, but then again, that's an argument between the series rather than the characters themselves, though. So we're basing too much off the side characters. So we're gonna put him in C tier because he's not a great character, but he's better than Kirito. I'm sorry. Oh fuck, dude. If I had the ability to, I would have made Kirito like the very, very last character on this list, on the D tier. All right, let's put him in his C tier. This is Joseph, right? My memory's not playing trick on me. This is Joseph. Wait, I think I still have the thing popped up. I know JoJo's a little bit. So my knowledge of JoJo is up to the... I want to say the 4th or 5th season? I don't know. This is just... I just can't tell from the art. You know what? We'll just say this is Joseph. 2nd season Joseph. He was a shitbag. I feel like he's a B tier character. Because his entire thing was that he loved being a dick to people. He loved showing the fuck off. And when shit hits the fan, he would just improvise and get what he wanted. I'm gonna put him... Oh, wait, wrong. Oh, shit, wrong thing. Hold up. Okay. Oh, A tier? Well, fuck. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. I don't know. Jonathan was just what was always my favorite. Or not Jonathan. Joseph was always my favorite between all the JoJo characters. Because of just how, like, big of a fucking troll he was. Meliodas. I'm trying to put B tier. It's between B and C tier for me. Excuse me. Because I'm trying to make sure the anime doesn't ruin my cheer. I'm trying to be a fair judge and not base it off the anime, and we all know how shitty the anime was after the first season. 7 Deadly Sins to me was always just a weird show. Like, there was so many weird things about it. Overall, yeah, see, that's what's making me think I can't look past the weird grooming thing. Like in its lore, it makes sense. Okay, in its lore, it makes sense why he does it. I just wish it was just done differently. And to be fair, he had to go looking for her, for Elizabeth, so it wasn't as weird as like grooming her from like as a baby. But most of the issues stem from the writer very apparent inclinations. Yeah. Let's put him. I think we'll just put him in B tier. Because he had a very interesting story. His power, before they brought the power up, or the power, oh my god, whatever the fuck it was called, the power levels into the series, his powers were very interesting. They weren't overly complicated, and for the most part, he did have like a lot of good fights and some fun gags. So I'll put him at B tier. Oof, I know who he is. I just can't remember his name. I want to put him. He's not as bad as Kirito, but overall, okay. So his character, he is supposed to be a very low energy character, and that's basically how most of the jokes that they use for him usually goes. I feel like he should be a C tier character, because he has a really good story of him wanting to be his own person, his own player, while playing, and wanted to be more of an asset to his team. I think that's a really good really good story for him, and then also finding ways to actually make actual like shots besides just passing over to other people. He was a really good. I love his development from him just being just a pure assist character. Or assist player. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to get my terminology right with basketball. I don't play basketball. I love his story from him just becoming a assist player to an actual, like, able to stand on his own. For him learning how to make his, like, passing abilities into an actual, like, shooting ability and stuff like that. And his interaction with like his red hair best friend was really good, and they worked off each other really well. Gave that weird Yuri energy, but not really. I'm gonna give him a C tier. Overall, I think his journey to being a really good basketball player is really great, but him on his own would be a very weak character, which is why I feel like he's not really a main character. I feel like he was a side character to the red hair guy's story. I've had wanting to face the ultimate team. I forgot what their basketball like superhero name was. Ugh. Oh, fucking hell. God damn it. All right. I never read the written novels, so I don't know how different his character was from that. I read the manga before it became anime. I was really into the manga series, and the anime sticks to the manga for as far as I can tell. Okay? He was a good character until after he told the king to eat shit after the big fight. After that big fight where he basically showed up, the Lance guy, he became a Kirito. He became a Kirito. He had, the only thing I will say is he has a personality. He's kind of a dick. He's very untrustworthy because of the situation that was put through. However, what really makes me not hate the series, dislike the series at its where it's currently at, is because everything goes his way. And every character, all the other three heroes that he interacts with are dumb. They don't listen to him. They don't talk to him. They don't learn or develop without him being the main push of it. Like if it was a equal thing where each character was able to work off each other properly and them being able to take the L or him taking an L whenever they were right, that would be a different story. But because how the show pushes him after the big fight, which I think is like the 4th or 3rd episode, it just goes downhill where everything kind of just works out for him. So overall, definitely better than the Kirito. He's definitely a better character. Also, the other heroes beyond Lancer are treated badly when they aren't really an issue. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But I think it happens like right around or just before the turtle arc. I don't know. They're like after the what was it, like the 6th or 8th episode? Where there was like a big conspiracy going on. That's when they were getting a lot of shit for. I don't know. Like that the series itself has a lot of issues. Let's just put that out there. There's a lot of issues to the story. I think the author was trying to do way too much when it comes to our main character, but very little to our side characters when it comes to the other 3 heroes. I want to say he's a C tier character. He's either a C tier or a B tier. I would need something to argue against him being a C tier for me to really push him up. But overall, I would say he would definitely be better than Shiro from the first series. He would definitely be better than Shiro, and I feel like he would definitely be better than this guy right here. It would be a hard contender between him and Kazumi and him. I say we go for C, because while I do like this character, his issues are resolved in ways that are more or less beyond his control. Yeah, that is a fair argument. Yeah. S tier. S tier. Okay. Because this goes from a story between a man and a monster, and at some point between himself becoming that monster and him wanting to stay human. Like, oh my god, a character study of this goddamn character would be goddamn amazing. Oh my god. S tier, let's go. I feel like he is a B tier character. Because unlike the other C tier characters from this list, he does take a lot of L's. He does learn from them and grow from them and develop himself as a chef. However, I don't know. I think it's more just a show thing for me. But after the whole weird train arc that they had for a while, and like the final like battle, it just felt super repetitive, and he was just doing the same thing over and over again. So I think that's why I'm gonna put him in like a B tier, because he's a great character. I enjoyed like whenever he was on screen and stuff like that. But I think the story with him just dragged on for way too long to get to where we're at. I don't think I even watched the last season of this series. I'm being at all honest. So I'm gonna put him in B. Oh my fucking god. Okay, before we judge this character, I want to say this. I've been reading this book since the anime came out, and I don't think I'm caught up yet. I think I'm like at least 5 chapters behind. And it's in the anime, he has no agency. In the series, in the actual manga, they go fucking ham on his fucking character. Like, there's so many different things about him that I'm just so confused about, and I'm kind of just lost in the sauce at some point. Like, after the anime, he becomes in a weird way, he kind of becomes happy-go-lucky a little bit once he gets Mika back. I feel like he's a C character, because he grew out of his weird edgy phase, and now he's kind of a weird happy-go-lucky kind of character. So I'm gonna put him. I think his character legitimately actually downgraded. Yeah, because now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, when he was serious and wanted to like figure out the world and stuff like that, and I have this huge grudge against the vampires, I liked him as a character. Now he's so lackadaisical, and he's just like has this weird energy of just like, as long as we're together, we can do this. We can fix all the problems. We can bring everybody back to life. Like that to me just hurts, and he's just kind of like a dumb idiot too, because like, I don't know, the author's really been pushing his character to be that in the manga currently. So I'm gonna put him in C. Simon, oh fuck. I want to put him as A. Because overall, I think he's the one that struggles the most to find his character, I guess. How do I explain this? Because I love the series, don't get me wrong. It's one of my like top 10 favorite series. And every freaking fight is a hype moment. Like, oh my god. Ah, man, this is hard. It's either, so I'm my heart's telling me A, but I could argue between B and S. I'm gonna go with A. Overall, I love his character. He struggles a lot through the series, and in the best way possible. And even some of the issues I do have with his character near the end of the series, of him being overly bombastic at times, it still makes me love this character. So I'm gonna put him in A. Oh, that one easy. That's an S tier. Wait, no. Actually, hold up. A tier. There's a lot of stuff in Naruto that annoys me. And Naruto... Okay. Alright, chat. Let me ask you. Are we gonna count Naruto overall? So from Naruto to Naruto Shippuden to Boruto, or are we just going to count Naruto and Naruto Shippuden? Let's clarify that first, because let's be honest, if we're counting the Boruto, that's going to really hurt his rating on this. Because that Boruto is a hodgepodge of a messy anime series. His character is good. The plot lost its message, but I sat A or a B. Okay. A or B. All right, that's a good start. That's a good start. Definitely not an S tier character. For the sake of the argument, we will just count Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Boruto was passing the flame off to somebody else, to his kid, so we won't count anything from Boruto. The plot lost its message is definitely something that stood out from the entire series near the end, where it wasn't about working hard to to get to where you need to. When our main character kept on finding out, oh, I'm related to these two powerful characters, and now I get all these special abilities and stuff like that. It definitely does hurt the message for sure. I'm gonna put Naruto at an A. Mainly for nostalgia reasons, because Naruto was definitely the show that I went to as a kid to just watch and stuff like that. But most of his fight scenes were great. When he got out of the Pain Saga, still hits me where I live. It is a title of nepotism. Yeah. Alright, gonna put him in A. Alright. Hear me out. I want to say B. Because this is how... He's a guy trying to fit in the big crowd. Like, he's smart and he's able to get things that kind of make things work. But at the end of the day, he's just a nervous dude just trying to figure out, I'm going with the crowd. All right, I'll make things work if I'll just let him think what I want, and I'll just make it work at the end. Like, he's a fun character, and I love every interaction he has. Exactly, a normal guy trying to fit the image of God is the best description. And that's why I want to put him in B. Because not gonna lie, he's a very fun character, and what he does has what's the word I'm looking for? Has a lot of energy or effect around the world and stuff like that. So you could argue A for sure. You can definitely argue A for sure, but in my hearts of hearts, I'm putting him in B. D tier. Without a doubt. Well, actually, hold up. Let me be fair about it. Oh, that's also really good. Bring up Sparta. Spartus just said he also has to contend with a lack of emotions, which is ironically his greatest strength. Yeah. If he had his emotions, he wouldn't be able to do half the stuff that he's done so far, which is also a really interesting flaw for a character. But we're gonna move on to Boruto. Okay. I don't like Boruto as a character. I want to be very open about that. On his own, I understand why he made him a very bratty, kind of selfish character. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. See, that's the biggest flaw. He's just a spoiled. He's a spoiled kid in the worst way possible. And no matter what we do, we're always going to compare Boruto to Naruto. It doesn't help that their names are so fucking similar. They should have just named him Bolt. Bolt wouldn't have been better. Let's be fucking real. I know that it was something that they were like. I know that was something like a rumor in like the writing room for Boruto that we're just gonna name him Bolt or Nagato. Oh, that would have been a very interesting. That would have been really. Damn. All right. I like that. Just naming him Nagato and then giving him the red hair too instead of the blonde hair. Oh, that could have been a really cool design. God damn it. God damn it. Putting him in D tier. Having this conversation makes me mad at what could have been. Ah, man. D tier. A tier. Nah, you're good. You're good. You bring up a really good point about like I like the idea that if that they could have gone with Nagato and just have him look kind of take the flame of Nagato and gone from there. Yeah, cuz like I love his story of a god trying to be a man idea or him and it's more just an internal battle and then whenever there's like a big fight or a big bad, he just kills it in one punch. I think that's what's been key. That's been within that entire series. Him having those introspectives is my favorite thing throughout the entire series. Like his talk in the manga with King about what is power, why and like him always having an excuse of why he can't go traveling or why he can't get into a new hobby. You know, of just King pointing out you're the only person that's getting in your way was such an interesting plot in the manga. I really do hope that whenever we get the next chapter, we can get more of that. Which is also a weird thing too. So if you ever, if you're keeping up with One Punch Man through the Show and Jump app, right? So originally the fight with what was his name? Gato, right? The martial arts guy. With Gato's story, basically near the end of that arc, he becomes. Originally, he was supposed to be this big giant monster thing for some reason, and because of those weird monster powers, he basically like destroyed the Earth. Yada yada yada. It's basically similar to when Gato was turned into a god. Yeah, exactly, Sparta, exactly. But sorry, I got distracted. Hold up, let me go back. But similar to when Gato got turned into a god, they were making him into like a demon lord or some type of like monster. And at the end of the series, Saitama had him like sit down and talk to him. I don't know what happens to that chapter because the next week they actually changed it so Gato becomes the god. So I'm thinking that the writer may have been like, hey, how about we just retcon this and we'll just get it off the website and then put in the new chapter into the new website and stuff like that. So it was one of those weird things that happened that I don't hear anybody talk about. I don't know. I thought it was just something interesting to bring up since we're talking about Saitama. Alright, so we'll put this at A tier. Oh, fuck Deku. God damn you, Deku. He's either a C tier character. No, he's a C tier character because I can't put myself into putting him in B tier. Because he started off as a very interesting and fun character at first. A very different character than what we get in Show and Jump. But then after a while, I think after the Stain arc, I think that's where his character kind of stagnated. Yeah, he's a C or a B character. I say he is a C character, but he's a high C character. Like we can probably put him like around underneath Gintama and Jonathan for sure. Okay, C is one. B tier. He's B tier. He's just a dick. He knows he's a dick. He just does whatever he wants just to be an asshole. A? I can see why you would put him in A. But I want to put him at B because a lot of times I want to put him as B because mainly he's an asshole, and a lot of the shit that happens in that series is because he just decides, you know what, fuck it, we ballin'. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. He does good. Actually, no, he does good, but it's his selfishness that gets in the way of him, like, being good. Like, he is his worst enemy. I'm gonna put him as B. Oh, fuck. Which one were you? I know... I think he's my second favorite Joestar. Hold up real quick. Hold up. I'm looking for him. Josuke. I think this is another B tier character. I feel like he's a B tier character to me. Like, he has a lot of funny flaws. Like, if you like make fun of his hair, he freaks the fuck out. I don't even think I finished this series either, so I don't know how his story really ends. He does. He's the same as him, where he's kind of selfish, but in a lesser degree. And he does do a lot of weird, crazy shit. And I feel like he's a more of a relatable character in a weird way. So I would put him probably in the high B's. High B's for sure. This one's hard. To me, it's either a B tier character or an A tier character. And to be fair, with how it juggles a bunch of other characters in the series, they did a really good job at making Nakase. I don't remember what his name was. Making his character really stand out between a very big cast. He had the most growth in the entire series too. Yeah, I'll bend the knee, put him in A tier. Oh fuck. Okay, this is a debate between an S tier character or a A tier character. Fuck. I'm going A tier. Oh, dude, definitely. A tier. His entire story was just amazing. Oh my god. Okay, this one's easy. This is good. This is an A tier character. Fuck. C tier. Definitely C tier. He's not a bad character. They just don't let him, they don't give him a lot of personality outside of him just being the serious one. When he's, even after, was it Diamond Crusader, I think. Even after Diamond Crusader, when he's like kind of grown up, he's just yeah. I think at B tier suits him. Wait, there you go. I don't actually know. I never actually watched Sailor Moon as a kid. I know of it, but I just don't know her as a character. So I'm gonna put her in the F tier because I have no clue. Oh God, it's hard. It's between a low B tier or a high C tier. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize the music was over. Hold up, let me put on something. There we go. Some Celtic tavern music. Oh man. Fuck. This is hard. Cuz I have a love-hate relationship with Black Clover. Cuz it feels like Naruto but with magic. A lot of magic and racism with magic. You know what I mean? Oh man. I'm gonna place this. I want to place him in C tier. He's a high C tier character at the very least. I don't like the like. He's a very loud character. He is Naruto if you put the volume at 10 the entire time. All he does is scream and yell and only talk about his dream. He is a high C, if not a mid C character. Oh wait, this is D. My bad. Fuck. I've watched the series before, but it's been so long. I want to put him either A tier or B tier. I'm gonna put him as A tier. Ah, god damn! I haven't seen this series either. There's so many anime series from this that I haven't even seen. Goddamn! Where is she from? It was like something garden, right? Oh man, it's probably on Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure it's like it's that one series where like they get fucking mutilated. God, I'll have to look it up later. Put you in F. F. I don't even know where this. He's a JoJo. He's the latest JoJo character, because I'm not up to like the current JoJo lore right now. I have no clue who he is, so I'm just gonna put you in F. Sorry, sir. Don't know you. Ooh, that's a mob. Shit, that's like a. It's between an A tier character for me or a low S tier character for me. Because I love him trying to discover, just trying to figure himself out and slowly grow to not want to use his powers. I love that story and just how he handles things and how he learns to deal with people in general without having to depend on his powers. Fuck it, I'm putting him in S tier because overall his just general story and is great. The third season, oh my god, it does something to me. Oh shit. I think she's to me she's a B tier character. Because I like her growth. I like seeing her try to do things and learn from other people when it comes to her emotional state. However, I've only seen maybe a season with her, so I don't really know how the story itself shapes her and what she becomes and what she learns. But I do enjoy what I did get when I watched the series. So I'm just gonna put her in B tier. Alright. Oh, there's no question. He's an S tier character. I don't care who the fuck you are. If he's not in your S tier main character, then what the fuck's wrong with you? I don't know where you're from, sir. F. I'll put you in B tier. It's been so long since I've seen JoJo's, but I'm gonna put him in B tier. I remember liking his character a lot, and let's be honest, a lot of this show is just super memeable. So I'm gonna put you in B tier. Natsu. You think A tier? Yeah, I think that's fair. I think low A for sure. Either low A or high B for sure. Oh, fuck, no! Well, I lied. I guess he's a S tier now. I don't know who the hell you are. Shit. I have no clue who she is. What the fuck? It's between B and A for sure. Like, he's a very fun character, and I love it when he does his science stuff. But at the same time, though, every once in a while, it feels like... Well, no. I was about to say he gets everything right the first time, but then I'm realized, oh, wait, no. He doesn't. He fails a lot. A lot. What? He's an A tier character. Because there's something that I've realized I didn't really talk about when it comes to his interaction with all the other characters. And it's that he's a character that has he's an expert in one thing, but he's not a jack of all trades, which makes him stand out from the rest of this list. At least to me, for the most part. So definitely A tier. Shinra, I think he's a B tier character. But that's only because my bias towards Fire Force was just I feel like they try to do a lot with the first two seasons. And he does grow as a character, don't get me wrong. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna put Shinra in B tier, but as a high B tier. Because overall, I think after the second season, his character becomes a little stale. But how he kind of like interacts with the world in and of itself, even when he gains new information, I feel like he handles it in a very mature way, more so than most like main characters on this list. Okay. Debating between B tier to a C tier. Alright? If you haven't seen this series, the short version is that Imuru is a kid who's basically is a yes man. Alright? He has his entire story is basically he has really shitty parents. They forced him to work so they can like pay for his like his family's gambling debt and all that stuff, and they end up selling him to a demon king, and that demon king adopts him to be a son. And one of his really dumb gimmicks is that he can't say no to someone, If someone asks for help, he has to help them. It's a very fun show, it's a very cute show, and he's a very fun character. However, his growth in and of itself is not a lot. It's good growth, but overall, I think he's somewhat weak. I'm feeling very high, not high. I'm feeling very low B area, if not high C. So I'm gonna round up because I genuinely love this show because it's very creative, it's very fun, and it wouldn't. And you know, if you show it to a little kid, they don't like get too crazy about it. Excuse me. High B. I have no clue who you are, so I'm gonna put you at the bottom. Oh, this is from Blue Lock. I have no... I never got into Blue Lock. I'm not super... I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on a list and try to get into it. There are certain sports anime that does not give me the tism. This is not it. So I'm gonna put this at the very bottom. Oh fuck, shit, fuck. It's pretty ARS, man. ARS. Code Geass is peak political anime. I will argue it is the second greatest political anime. Number one would probably be Gundam. Definitely Gundam. Any Gundam, really. Oh fuck, dude. Season 2 hurts his character. Are you talking about Lelouch? Sparta? I haven't seen this in so long, so I'm looking at him with like rose covered glasses. I'll go with the safe bet. All right, I'll take your word for it. Tanjiro. Okay. I feel like he's C tier, if not very low B tier. Alright? Because he's suffering from the same thing that this guy has right now, where he's just very too happy-go-lucky about everything. And I'm going to be very honest, this is going to be a hot take. The only reason why Demon Slayer got as popular as it did now is mainly because the animation in the anime is so good. If you like the art in the manga, more power to you. All right, I don't want to give anybody too much shit. Yeah, if you take away the cute sister and the animation, I feel like he's just a very plain, happy-go-lucky character. So I'm gonna put him in C. I feel like it's a safe bet for C. Yeah, I like my list so far, you know? I think I've been very fair, very honest with how I feel about certain characters. Oh my god! What the fuck? There's so many characters. We're gonna have a lot of skips on this. Alright, let's keep rolling. Oh, Twilight. I'm gonna go with A. Yeah, or not A. S. Itadori. He's a safe A tier character. My reason for not putting him in like an S tier is because I feel like the author himself didn't really know what to really do with Itadori at some point. Like, there's some times where I felt like he was trying to really push Itadori in a direction, but then he juked him to a different direction. He started off as just a very rocky main character, but near the end, turned out to be a great character. So I'm gonna put him in A. I think this is also another JoJo character that I just don't know. Rimuru. Ah, man. I feel like he is a B tier character because he suffers the same thing as Ainz does in a lesser degree, where like he you wanna know what? I'm gonna put him in B. I feel comfortable putting him in B. However, he would probably be above Ainz, because a lot of the time he usually makes the decision with like full confidence. He has less of a main character in my mind. I can see that argument. However, my argument is that unlike Ainz, who kind of just like when he makes the final decision, it's not out of just like, just like I'll go with it. He has more decisions where he's like, okay, I'm just gonna build everything, or yes, I'm gonna go with this plan fully. Like, he has a better understanding and is able to be honest with like his group, rather than Ainz is just trying to be the god that they all see him as. So I'll definitely put him in the B tier. Oh, this is hard, actually, because you can argue he's kind of a C tier character, and his literal character is not having a character. He just wants to be a normal guy, but he's so smart. I want to say he's a B tier character, because even though he wants to live a normal life, he is focused at this game in school, and how he moves other characters around to kind of do his bidding is very interesting. I think it's a safe bet putting him in like the B tier. I have never watched Happy Neverland. I might read the manga because I heard the second season of this ate shit and died. So I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up at some point. Yeah, it lost its plot. Oh fuck, dude! God damn it! This was actually really hard. It's between S tier and B tier, alright? Because he's like a really good character. Until, fuck. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm trying to think. 'Cause I love his character of him just being a person who's never gotten anything and slowly getting more and more, and because of that becomes more of a fucking degenerate. Ah, fuck. I say he is. I think I will say he is probably. man. He's not S tier. I won't put him in S tier. However, I think he will be atop of B tier. And then, because I'm looking at the A tier, and I'm always picturing right next to Itadori. And it makes me think that he's just like maybe a step below Itadori. So that's why I'm thinking just like top of B tier. Fuck. See that? You wanna know what? It's been a while. I'm gonna put him. Fuck. Actually, I feel like it's a disservice to his character to put him in D tier. I think he's a C tier character. Cause he has the he's just overpowered in general, but he doesn't really have that much of personality outside of him being like overpowered and confident. No, actually no. No, that's definitely D tier character to me. I like the story, and generally I thought this the anime was alright. But now that I'm thinking about like just him in general, I feel like he's definitely a D tier character. Alright. This guy seems familiar. I really wish they had the names of these characters so I can like Google who they are. Cause like I feel like I've seen him before, but I can't put my finger on where though. We'll just put him down there. I've seen her show. I just this is hard. She's not bad. I feel like she is like a high D or a low C character. Because her entire thing is that I love to gamble. I love the stakes. And outside of that, she doesn't really do much. But then again, that's her whole entire premise in that show. I'm just gonna put her at a yeah, I'm gonna put her in a D tier. I don't know who he is. I feel like I've seen him before, but I don't know what anime series he's from. Oh shit, no, there's no question. He's an S tier character. Come on. My guy. Yugi. I feel like Yugi is an S tier character. Oh yeah, for sure. Spike is... I would probably place him either in the mid S tier or maybe high S tier. I feel like Yugi, to me, is definitely an S tier character. He just, overall, through his entire series, he has had amazing growth as himself. Like when he's always like with Yami and stuff like that, and then growing out of Yami to be his own person. I feel like Yugi's definitely an S tier character. Light. To me, Light is not an S tier character. I like Death Note, the first season. The second season really just kind of let me the second season fell off for me. He's really smart despite his dumb choices. You mean his complicated choices? Because there's layers. So many layers of his plan. So many life-altering decisions that he planned. He is the Batman. No, but for real though, you know what, now I'm thinking about it, I feel like that he's a low B tier character. Because I remember in like the very beginning of the series when exactly. Because like in the very beginning of the series, what was it? He bumped into one of the investigators, right? His wife, and she was all like, "I know who. I want to join the task force, and I want to help investigate Kira." Like the fact of how they did that felt kind of just not shoehorned in, but definitely kind of forced in, just to show off how smart he was and how he was able to trick her to like reveal it. It's definitely like thrown onto his lap. So I'm gonna put him in B tier, high B tier, high B tier, S tier. Yeah. Goku. Oh man. You know what? It's the showing fanboy me. A tier. That's interesting. For me, he's either S tier or A tier. Because here's the thing. In Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, I'm only going to count those two because I want to be very honest. GT and Super weren't really Toriyama. Those were definitely like Funimation having like control of the entire series. That is true. He only cares about fighting. However, I do argue, alright, that his journey to becoming a fighter is what makes him a very interesting and fun character. And him learning how to like control his emotions too. Because like back in the Demon Piccolo saga, where he just kind of went like all crazy when Krillin died, and kind of learned to like kind of calm himself back down and learn to get like stronger. I thought that was a really cool fold to his character. And then him wanting to do good things to help other people was also good. Like right after the Demon Piccolo, there was the Ribbon Saga, which made him, which was basically just him looking for his 4-star Dragon Ball, but then wanted to help Upa because his dad got killed by the Red Ribbon Army. And like, just, I feel like Goku does generally try to do a good thing. He loves fighting, but he's also isn't like stubborn about it. Like he will admit when he's wrong, but he still will put the fight above everything else. Fuck. This is hard. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna put him S tier. This is coming from the Show and Jump fanboy in me. All right. He has a lot of fucked ups. However, I will argue that what makes him a very fun and interesting character. Even when when you count the fucking Cell Saga. God fucking damn it. I'm getting myself mad. I gotta we don't bring up the Cell Saga. We don't bring up the Senzu Bean. That's fair. Alright. Oh. Fuck. I know where she's from. I haven't seen the series in so long. The Boo Saga? I feel like the Boo Saga was a bigger mess because Toriyama didn't know what he was doing with Goku with that. Because at first he wanted to pass along the flame, but then he realizes that like Goku wasn't really getting that people wanted Goku more, so he kind of like took the flame back for Goku. I don't know. There's a lot of messiness when it came to the Buu saga. But that is a fair argument, though. I will admit that is a very fair argument. Anyways, but now we gotta focus on Claymore. And I haven't seen Claymore in so long, but I kind of remember her character and what the Claymores were all about. I want to kind of put her in and not B tier, but C tier. And she would probably be like a high C tier character. Oh, God. I'm trying my best to separate from the art from the artist. If you don't know, Kenshin is a controversial series because of the author and what he's done. So I have not gone back to the series after I found out how disgusting the man was. Kenshin overall as a character, I say he is either a B tier or an A tier character. He's very much a character who struggles to keeping his eviction. Oh, yeah, okay. So basically, if my memory's correct, I think there was a Tie Out Moist Critical video about it. Basically, the author was caught with a bunch of child pornography on his computer. Actually, let me double check it. I don't want to like pass misinformation. So, run in Kenshin author controversy. I'm trying to find this. Give me one sec. I thought this Reddit would have told me. First season controversy because the manga was a Okay, here it is. Wakatsuki started running Kenshin in 1994, and the series was an instant hit. He earned major recognition for it and even inspired other prominent manga artists like Ichiro Oda, Masao Kishimoto, etc. But all of his fame was thrown away when Wakatsuki was charged with possession of child pornography in November of 2017. Alright. He accepted all the charges. But the entire story about what Watsuki and the allegations against him is even more shocking and horrifying. That is why even after so many years, and then it goes on about that. Oof. You wanna know what? Let's not think about that. There's a lot of things going on. Sorry if you hear that. I think somebody's vacuuming upstairs. I mean, I think, speaking of like authors, there's a current series. I think it got hit. It was a while ago, but I think it also had a author who was also a weirdo. I can't remember what the series is called, but basically the author was going around taking pictures of like of like people's underwear while he was like riding down the street or whatever on his bike all the time. I don't know. It was a long time ago, or at least like within this year, early this year, and I can't remember which series it was, but it was another weird. Weirdly enough, it was another Show and Jump artist or author. So either way, we're gonna move on from that, and I feel Kenshiro. I feel like he is definitely an A tier character, for sure. He goes from being an assassin to wanting to have more of a peaceful life, and even change the way how he fights and stuff like that by having a reverse blade, and just wanting to support other people. I feel like he has an amazing story, and how he keeps his conviction of not killing was also great. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. The fuck mothering vampire. It's either A tier. A tier. A tier is a safe bet. I was about to say B tier, but then my heart of hearts just told me no. No, don't you do that to that man. He's a high A tier. Oh, it's Shinra's little boy. It's Sasol. Fuck. I can't compare him to his anime counterpart because in the manga gives him so much more character. So I'm gonna base it off his manga counterpart. Ah, man, it's hard. I want to give him an A tier. Or at the very least, like a mid to high tier B. I'll put him high B. Where is she from? I have no clue. Ah, fuck. You know what? She's definitely an S tier character. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Ichigo. Lovely son of a bitch. I'm gonna put you at... So it's between A tier and B tier. He suffers the world's effects too much. He does, but I feel like his character kind of stagnates after the oh no, he doesn't really stagnate at the yeah, because like controversial take, my favorite arc in Bleach was the Fullbringer arc. All right, everybody that I've talked to has always said that they hated the Fullbringer arc, but for some reason, well, not for some reason, I love the Fullbringer arc mainly because of how they portray everything, how Ichigo has to see what's been going on in the background, the things that he can't see anymore, can't be part of anymore, and kind of realizing the hard truths of why Substitute Soul Reaper exists, or if what his sister does to keep everything from like going for shit, like using like the special sprays and stuff that oh god, what's his name? Yusuke? Not Yusuke. Boulder Hat guy. Haven't used that name in a while. Helps out and stuff like that. And then it slowly becomes this big mystery manga in a weird way. And then it slowly becomes like this psychological horror of him seeing everybody he knows slowly like supporting him, but then realizing, oh hey, this big this big bad that you've been told about so many times. He's our best friend. Ichigo, remember him? Remember when he's helped you with this one thing and then this other thing? It is such a cool way to break down Ichigo psychologically. Like, oh man. I'm sorry. I love the Fullbringer arc. It's so good, and people give it so much shit because it's not heavy action. Either way, I'll put Ichigo at A tier. Inuyasha, I say he's an A tier character. It's a safe bet he's an A tier character. Fuck. You piece of shit human being. Overall, he's a B tier character. Oh, really? D tier for you? Honestly, here's my argument. Compare him to Shiro, right? I feel like he has more of a character than Shiro did. Like you can argue that he's the reason why Shiro is the way he is, for having the same for wanting to bring back that conviction that he had, or to emulate that type of conviction. But I feel like he is more like, man, he has more conviction and more energy than Shiro. Shiro is better because a lot of Shiro exists because of this bastard. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I will put him at C. I do like his character a lot, and I do understand why he is the way he is. At least to me, it makes sense why he's the way he is and why he went through that sudden change at the end of Fate's Day Night Zero. Oh man, we still got so much to go through. Jolene, I haven't even seen that one yet, so I cannot comment. Put in D. Shit, David. You're an A or an S tier, but I need to decide. S tier. I have to give it to my boy. He's an S tier character. Fuck. Rudius, you're an S tier character. You're fucking weird. You're a goddamn degenerate. But god damn it, isn't your story is just fucking great. God damn it. God. S tier. I don't know. He's funny. He's so funny. But that's all he is. You wanna know what? I will put him in C tier. Yeah, but he's kind of a one-note character, though. That's what makes him makes me want to put him in C. Because I do admit they do kind of give him more character at the third season when he's more invested into like the gods and the devils and stuff like that, when he's interacting with them more. But C tier? Oh fuck, that's right. We did put Cosmo in B. Hmm. We did. You wanna know what? I will put him in B. However, to me, he's a very low B character. Wait, is that the right color? Yeah, that's the right color. Alright. I have no clue who you are. So I'm gonna skip you. Who the fuck is this guy? I know she's from Love is War, but I never really thought of her as the main character. If anything, I thought she kind of... well, I guess that's just me debating semantics, so I won't think too hard on it. However, what I will say is... To me, she's either a C tier or a B tier. But that's mainly because I just don't remember her character. Hey, thank you for hanging out, Sparta. Go get some rest. I hope you have a wonderful night. And hopefully I'll see you next stream. Have a good one. Shit, I'm trying to think. I'm going to put her as a C tier character. Not because she was bad, but mainly because they don't really give her a lot, really. Well, they... the problem is that I'm having such an issue, like, categorizing this character. Because to me, she was always... She definitely was main cast, but she wasn't really main character. In fact, she usually shared the spotlight with like the love interest that I can't remember his name. They were a duo for sure in my head. So I have to give it to I'll put Okay. I will put her in C tier. Yeah. Oh, okay, so... Oh, man, I should have checked down here to see... Fuck, if I would have known that, I would have put her higher on the list. Can I do it? Oh, okay, so if I click on it, I can redo it. Okay. When she's with that guy, I feel like she... Oh, I can't change it? Well, that sucks. Can I move it? No, I can't move it. Well, fuck. Whatever. When these two work together, I feel like they make a solid B tier. When they're apart... Well... If I'm being honest, I remember his story a lot more than her story. But then again, I was a big Shiki fan, so... I'll just put him also in C tier. Because, you know, they gotta stay together. Alright. Oh, me and my girlfriend were literally watching this show the other day. Oh, God. He's a B tier character. B tier character. He's just a little kid just trying to live on his own, be the best adult, and just slowly building a family. He's a B tier character. He's a wholesome character. Who is he? I have no clue who he is. I've seen him before. I know, but I've never really. I don't know where he's from. No clue where you're from, bud. Oh, okay. He's from Dress Up Darling. And I'd say his character's a C tier. Debatably maybe a low B tier. Oh, I say he's a B tier. I've seen the show, or I've seen the I know of this show. This is Kingdom, if my memory's right. I don't know his character, so I can't give an accurate statement. I've actually never seen Fist of the North Star, so I can't give an opinion. Oh, Lupin, S tier. Oh, S tier. Afro. I think it's safe to put him as a B tier character. I don't really remember what he was about. Or that's untrue. I know I've let me rephrase that. I don't really remember his character too much. He was just super focused on revenge and stuff like that. So I feel like a B tier is a safe bet for him. I've never seen the series. I know it didn't do great on Netflix, as far as I'm aware. Maka? Her anime counterpart is an A tier for sure. Actually, no, scratch that. I want to put it at a B tier. I've actually never seen the show. I tried watching the series so many times, but for some reason my brain just doesn't like click with it. So I'm just gonna put this as, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Aladdin? S tier. Kenji, I say he's a tier. No, actually no, B tier. Actually no. It depends on which one I'm comparing him to. If I'm just doing the anime version of him, or the TV or the the TV show version of him, or the movie version of him, because this character is this character is very different in between those. And to be fair, a lot happens more in the movie. I'm gonna put him as D tier, cause like I remember his like story and stuff like that, but I just remember him just being so whiny, and just at some points like super unbearable at times. D tier. Oh God, D tier. Like no question. I do not like this show at all. I haven't even really watched this show yet. I've been wanting to watch this show for years, but I just never have make the time to do it. Rin? I feel like he's a B tier character. It's a safe bet for a B tier character. Him, I know where he's from. I just don't really remember his character. He's like a know-it-all character. I'll put him in C tier. Because he has more personality than this guy right here, from what my memory serves. So I don't mind putting him in like a B tier. C tier. I haven't seen the show in so long. I don't even think I've even finished it. I'm gonna put him in like C tier. Tasuna, my boy! I'm gonna put him in A tier. I feel very confident. It's either A tier or B tier. How many do I have left? Oh my fucking god. Why do I have so many characters? What the fuck? Shit. Alright, I got this. We got this, guys. We will finish this list, and then we will call it a night. How about that? What time is it? Okay, we still got 2 hours to stream. Alright, so before I move on, I am going to take just a quick break so I can just rest my voice a little bit and go get me some liquids, okay? So I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna change the music too while I'm at it. Oh, I'm going to my playlist. Yeah, I wanted to try something a little different. Something to shake things up a little bit. Give me a sec. I'm looking for some music. There we go. That works for me. What the hell? How do I get rid of this? Alright, give me a sec. Ah! There we go. I'm ready to go. Got me some more gamer subs. Got me... Got me some more music. Alright, let's get into it, you guys. So next is Suna from Suikoden Hypnon. Shit, I can never say the name right. It's from Reborn. I feel like overall Suna's character, I want to give him A tier. Because he's not an S tier character, but he's definitely a B tier, sadly. I love this guy. I love his character. But at the end of the series, specifically the manga series, where it has its official end, it feels like he kind of goes back to just square one. In a weird way. Like, yeah, he definitely knows his lesson and stuff like that. And he's... the more I tried fighting for him to be on like a higher tier, just makes me realize that he is a, for me, he is a high B tier. He's my boy. Bell, I don't know, you guys. I've watched Picking Up Chicks in a Dungeon. Man, Bell is a C tier. He's a C tier character. Because he suffers the problem. He's the Tanjiro of D&D. He's the Tanjiro of D&D. Okay. I have not seen this series, so I'm putting him in D tier. This one's a little trickier. I like Tower of God. I never read the manga, so I'm basing it off the anime. I think it's a safe bet to put him at the very least a B tier. He's not A tier. Excuse me. He's definitely not an A tier character. However, I feel like he's a high B tier character. C tier. Oh god, hold up. This is a tough one. It's hard. It's either a B tier character or a C tier character. He would be a high C tier character. I'm gonna put him as a B tier. Yeah, I would put Lucy as the main character for sure. But where would she be at? Also, ignore Natsu. He is a... Yeah, the fact that I can't change this annoys the hell out of me. Anyways, sorry, got distracted. We have so much chat. I regret choosing this one. Why? Alright, I'll get it done, even if I have to do speedrun rules. I'll go with first instinct. Alright, ready chat? Alright, Lucy Harphelia. I feel like she's either a B tier or an A tier. Gonna go with a safe bet and go B tier. I have not seen the series. I don't know who you are. I know of you, but never watched the show. I saw your movie, though. And I barely remember you being a character. I'm gonna put you in D tier, because I've seen the movie. I've seen the movie of this character where he is, you know, part where the movie's focused on him and his abilities and stuff, I guess. So. Oh, God. Dororo. I will put you at B tier. B tier. B tier. Ah! Shit! Sorry. That was my mic. Art. That was my headphones. Sorry. Madeka Box. I feel like she's a C tier. I'm sorry, guys. If there's anybody who's a big Eden fan, he's a C tier. However, I argue he's a high C. Alright? The character development that he gets throughout the entire fucking series was spectacular. I dare even say he's not Protocosma, but I dare say there might have been some inspiration. Probably not. I don't know. But that's the type of energy that he gives in the series. So, boop. Alan Walker. It's hard. Because I love the show. However, him as a character, it's either a B or a C for me. I want to put him as a B because he is a better and stronger character from Deku and Tanjiro. Ariel, I don't really know Ariel that much. I don't know her from the manga and from the Dragon Ball manga that she was like that she was in, and then that one gag episode in Dragon Ball Super. So I really don't know Ariel too well. So I'm just gonna put her in the F tier because I just don't know her. I never read the manga, but I know, but I have watched the show. This is the guy from the motorcycle scene, from God, what's that movie called? I can't think of it at the top of my head. It's the one with the psychic kid, with the guy who gets psychic powers and he just fucks over the world. He had the Magneto. He was in a death battle with Magneto at one point. And with him as a character, I'm going to put him as a D tier. Because I don't even remember his character. But I never read the manga, and I barely remember the anime. So I'm gonna put him in D. I don't know who you are. Noragami? I say B tier. I don't know who you are. I've never watched Detective Conan in my life. Is that supposed to be Baki? I've never really watched Baki before. I know I've been told that I should watch Baki, but I don't know. I know it has the same energy as JoJo's, but it was never really my thing. Chihiro from Spirited Away. I say she's like a C character, if not, you know what? B character. I barely remember you. This is a Beyblade character. I don't even really remember what. Yeah, I don't even know your character, dude. I don't know who this little girl is. You are a B character for sure. Yo, my boy. Shit, why am I putting you, homie? I say A tier. Oh, I don't remember your name, but you're from Jujutsu Kaisen. I say A tier also. You had a really fun movie. I'm not gonna lie, I never watched the show. Like, I think this is Saint Seiya. I never watched the show. However, my grandma gave me an action figure of this character, and I used to love playing with them. I used to call the little action figure Little Me because I thought he looked a lot like me. Oh my god! I remember when I used to have the full unicorn armor, but then I lost all the pieces to it. I still have him. He's in one of my special little box I have. So I'm sorry, dog. I can't rate you. High school. God of high school. Let me think. As I sip my drink. Hold up. I'm gonna do something real quick because I feel like I'm not talking to my mic all that much. So I'm just gonna move shit over here. Perfect. That. All right. So hopefully I will sound better now that I will have the mic kind of in my face a little bit. Let me think. I'm feeling. I feel like he's a C tier character, if not a B tier character. I will put him in high C. I will put him in high C's. Is that supposed to be solo leveling? Hold up, let me see. God, dude. I mean, we're doing some damage to this list, but God, there's so much going on. I should have gone through this entire list to see what was what. That's on me. That's on me. If I'm assuming that it's solo leveling, I will put him at a C. Like, he's not boring per se, but it's just like it's not really stands out too much. I feel like he's a good main character because of the anime. That's where I'm at with him. That's C character. Goblin Slayer. I feel like he's a B. I feel like it's fair to putting him as a B. I never watched God of Tennis. I don't know what that is. Don't know. I have no clue what that is. Nope. Don't know. C tier. Davis, or whatever his Japanese name is. C. Don't know. I don't know where he's from. I feel, isn't he like from that boxing anime? I don't know. Oh, okay. Corn High School. I know her character very well. I feel like she is a C or B. Oh, dude. A. No doubt. Who is this guy? I feel like I've seen him before. Is he from like Kenkai? Because I don't know this character, I'm just going to put him in F. Don't know. Why is he here? He's not a main character. What the fuck? What the fuck? I feel like I should just say do skip because I don't think he's... No, he's not a main character. Oh, Vash? My boy? This is hard because there's two versions of Vash. The like 2000, I want to say either 24 or 23 version of Vash. Let's say they're doing the old school Vash. I'll say a B tier. C tier. This is a biased A tier. I haven't seen your show. Oh god. I know D tier. B tier. Haven't seen your show. Is this the one about the girl who like bombs everything or whatever? I haven't seen your show. Ruby. What would I rate Ruby as? I say a B tier. A tier. S tier. If you guys don't know who that was, this guy is from my favorite manga series, and the fact that I never got an anime is a goddamn crime. It's from a series called Siren. So good. So good. I think it has a... I have all the books except for one because I let a friend borrow it and I'm mad they never give it back. But Yashina, my favorite, one of my favorite like Shonen Jump characters, or like one of my favorite Shonen Jump series. Ah man, it makes me so mad that I never got an anime. But yeah, no, definitely for me it's an S tier. All right, let me get to these guys. I say C. Like Marshall is fine. It just doesn't stand out. Kafka, I say B. I want to say C. I don't know who you are. Don't know. Astro Boy. Which version are we talking about? We're talking about the original like show version? Are we talking about the 2000 version? I will base it off the 2000 version. That's the one that I know the best. And if I'm basing it off the 2000 version, I will probably put Astro at a B tier. I have no clue what this is, so I'm just going to skip it. No clue. Oh, is that? I have no clue who he is, but I think I know where he's from, though. It's that new show that just came out recently. Don't know. Excuse me. Don't know. Oh, Slam Dunk, my dude. Okay. So I remember this guy. I haven't read the entire manga series. I've only read a specific chapter of the manga series. And I've never watched the TV show. However, I'm going to put this guy at B tier. I've literally only read like I read it from a Shonen Jump comic, and I love his character. He is so fun. B. Sakamoto. Let's give him an S tier, baby. B. Never seen it. Never seen it. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Oh wait, yeah, I did. No! I remember who he is. He's from Alanoho or whatever. One of the little ghost girl who died. Damn it, he would have been like a C tier to a B tier. God damn it. This is why you don't speedrun this. Where was I? I don't know who she's from Fruit Basket. I've never seen Fruit Basket. C tier. Don't know. Isn't this guy from the movie about how he likes making girls' shoes and stuff like that? I say C tier. I don't know who you are. Ooh, I like this guy. He's from like a dancing manga series, which was to me was really stood out. I want to give him to a B tier. I don't know who you are. I don't know. Oh, ayo, Dragon Maid, let's go. B tier. Just a very chill character. I feel like you are a C tier. I actually never watched this series before. I've been wanting to watch K-On! For a while, but I just never really make time for it. Don't know who you are. B tier. I like him a lot, but he I have no clue who you are, sir. Are you from Gundam? I don't really watch that much Gundam, so this guy's kind of just... I don't know who he is. No clue. Nada. Nope. 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 Oh, okay. SAC tier. Nope. She's from 86, but I never watched the series. Who is this guy? I like his design, but I just don't know who he is. D tier. No clue. No clue. Nope. Nope. Oh, this is Kagi Films. Oh, not Kagi. Sorry. Sayu plays him. C tier. No clue. No clue. No clue. No clue. I know you're a parody. I'm gonna put you at a C tier. No clue. No clue. B tier. No clue. No clue. No clue. Moriarty. I'll put you in an A tier. I like your character a lot. You're a very fun series. Oh, Charlotte, I think that's where he's from. C tier. I don't know you. Oh, S tier. Maybe you would have been A tier, but oh well. I have not seen your show. I'm sorry. I have not seen this one either. Don't know who this guy is. I don't know where he's from. Sorry, guys. I'm in that case of the yawns. Got 1 more hour till I gotta head out. Don't know. Is that Shiro's sister? I don't know. I can't. Since I don't know personally, I would just skip her. I feel that it's supposed to be Shiro's sister, but I have no clue. Oh, that's that one weird bowling one. I haven't seen that one. Don't know. 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 No clue. The frick? No! No! Get the frick out! What was I? Don't know. No clue. No clue. No clue. No clue. I feel like I've seen him before, but I have no clue where he's from. Oh, he was Alexander's partner. Frick. I want to give him a C. Let's see. Have you seen it? Ooh. Another Sayu character. I say like a B tier. I think that's fair. Another B tier character. No clue. She's from Howl's Moving Castle. I'm all giving her a C tier because my girlfriend likes her. Mommy, I say B tier. Howl? D tier. B tier. Don't know. D tier. I know who this guy is. I'm just debating. I say C tier. No, B tier. Don't know. I've seen the show. I just don't know the character all that well. So I'm just gonna... Sonic for Sonic X! I say B tier. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't know the show. Oh god, D tier. To clarify, I don't like that show. I don't want people to watch that show. Yeah, I'm putting him in D tier because I think that show is disgusting. And D tier is the worst of the worst. F tier are the forgotten shows or the shows that I just never seen. So I wanted to clarify that of him being on D instead of F and my reasons why that's a thing. Anyways, don't know. Haven't seen it. Don't know. I feel like I've seen it, but I just can't remember what it's about. So I'll put it as I don't know. A. Never seen it. Oh, I've seen this one. I think she's a B tier character. I don't know. Oh, that's the one from that weird incest anime? I haven't seen it, but I remember the face where the dude marries his sister. God, that show was so fucking toxic. I got the Clip Notes version of what the show was about, and I was just like, gross. Either way, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. I've never played the games or watched the show, so I don't really have an opinion on her. So I would put it as the I don't know. I don't know. B tier. B tier only because he's such a fucking troll. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No clue. Sakamoto. Put him. Okay, so controversial take. I am not a big fan of the English dub of So I think the English dub for Sakamoto is fine. The ones that I don't like that much is the guy who plays the blonde hair guy. The one that can read minds, and then the Chinese girl. I don't know what direction they told them to do. It's just something about their voices makes me feel like it doesn't match up. It's not a bad performance. I want to make that clear. It's not a bad performance. I just feel like it's a miscasting. But that's my opinion. If you enjoy the English dub, more power to you. I just wasn't a big fan of it. Oh, sorry, I had a yawn. I still enjoy watching the show. Those are just my nitpicks. Anyways, Sakamoto though as a character, B or A. I don't know who you are. Would I put C tier? Yeah, I think C tier's fair. No clue. Kurapika, A tier. Oh wait, I should put him in S tier. Fuck! Okay, whatevs. Haven't seen it. Oh, I think this is the Longest Bride. I say C tier, B tier. Is that B tier? No, it's C tier. Okay, that's fair. S tier. That's an S tier for me. Don't know. Don't know. B tier. Don't know. Don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I will place him at B tier. I don't know who he's from, where he's from, so I don't know. I have no clue what's the stock's from, so no clue. It's from that fucking Angel show or Superpower. Man, I don't want to guess on it. I feel like I know it, but at the same time I don't. It's familiar, so I'll put in the I don't knows. I never seen the show. All I got from the context was that there was this dude who cheated on this one chick and they got stabbed for it. That's all I know from the context. Like he was like, he was getting it. He was getting down and dirty with everyone in school. I don't know. I'm gonna put him in the F tier mainly because I just don't know. I've never seen this one. I have not seen this series before. I kind of wish I would have done skip, but oh well. I don't know who this character is. I haven't seen this one. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Fearin S tier. Come at me. Never seen it. Where am I at with this list? Oh, we're down to our last two and a quarter. Oh, Pandora's Heart. I have never finished that series. I've only read maybe like the first chapter of it. I'm gonna give him the C tier. S tier. Never seen you. S tier. Never seen you. Never seen it. Never seen it. I remember this movie. I will place him on the C tier. Don't know. I know what it's about, but I've never seen it before. Haven't seen it. Don't know what it is. Nope. Nuh-uh. No clue. I know what this is from. I never actually watched the show, so I don't have a real opinion on her. I like her character a lot. Where's Denji at? Because he's about the same. Is Denji in here? Hold up. Where did I put my boy at? Where did I put my dog lover? Okay, B tier. I'm gonna put her in B tier as well. No clue. Nope. I've seen him somewhere, but I don't know what show he's from. I never watched Spice and Wolf. No clue. B tier. No clue. I say she's a C tier character. Low B. Actually, mid C for this one. Low B. I don't know. Not a clue. Nope. Oh, I say she's an A rank. No clue. I've read the manga. I just don't remember her character. I'm gonna give her. I remember enjoying her character a little bit, so I'm putting her in a C rank. Not bad, but not great. No clue. I've never actually watched Roma 1.5. I've heard it's really good. Oh, I've seen this one. B tier. Never seen it. Don't know. Not a clue. Oh, I love this character. I'm gonna give him an A rank. Don't know. Don't know. Not a clue. Nope. Oh, I hit skip on that one. I don't freaking know. Um, I'll put him F tier mainly because I just don't know his. Actually, let me rephrase that. I just don't get why he's here. I don't know why they put him in this list because he's not a main character. If he was a main character, for me was to talk about like side project or whatever, then that's news to me. Oh, we're done. We're done, boys. All right, hold up real quick. Uh, give me a sec. I was gonna. I want to download this, but I'm worried that I'll give my computer viruses. I mean, I have a VPN with a built-in virus detector to like keep me safe, but at the same time, I was gonna post this on Twitter. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm typing some stuff down. I'm gonna post this on Twitter real quick. F tier arc. What time is it, chat? 11:19. Guys, it's been a blast. Legitimately, I've had a lot of fun just streaming with you guys. I think it is a good time to call it. I am super tired. we will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. My life is just super hectic at the moment, but I just want to thank you all for stopping by if you did and just hanging out and stuff like that. Whatever we do tomorrow, more likely we will either be playing another game or we might just talk about like all the anime that I've been watching, because during the break I've been watching a lot of animes and there's a lot that I could talk about. However, that being said though, we will figure it out tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I had a lot of fun making that tier list, and I hope you guys did too. I hope you all come back, stick around, and we can just have some more fun. Just shooting the shit, talking, streaming. Tomorrow, we will have, the next stream will be tomorrow and Saturday. And then at 8:10, 12 o'clock in the morning, or at night, whatever definition is, we will be celebrating my graduation for half an hour. This is what we're building up to. I like I said, I couldn't plan anything on short notice. My life's been very hectic, but I just appreciate anybody who decided to swing by just to hang out and stuff like that. I appreciate you all. If you want to keep up with me, I have a YouTube channel called PNG or Koken PNG TV at YouTube. I also have a channel on Twitch and on Kick at DB Koken 810 with Twitter at, of course, Dragon Boy 810, Dragon Boy BOI 810. Anyways, all my words, all of my links are in my page, on all the pages, on all the whatever, you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm running out of steam. I'm getting super sleepy. Either way, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Go rest up, and I'll see you when you guys check back in with me later.